I am playing 3 matches of free-for-all and sending A-coins to anyone who can beat me. There should also be chapters in the description of the video, so you can get to the giveaway rules right away. But let's get into the action and see what we got going. These 3 matches are pre-recorded. I did not record my voice during the match, but yes. So here I am starting with Surge. It tends to be a good starter mech because there are not immediately players behind you. Everyone is more or less kind of all on the outskirts of the map. But you do see that I die very, very quickly as soon as the map kind of gets full of these bots running around. And that's something I did notice pretty well. I'm now going with Shadow because I do want some form of speed, though it's not entirely necessary. It's typically a good idea if you are not currently the kill leader to try to get something with a reasonable amount of speed. I am a professional kill thief and I'm not at all proud of it, but that is the name of the game in free-for-all. You don't want to be the person working down all of these enemies. You want to be the one dealing the final shot, and shotguns are not bad for that. The only problem is that their RPM is a little bit lower than you'd kind of like. Something like Shadow, although it's nice and fast, you can see that I died to that guy's Zephyr very, very quickly too. You can really make snipers work on these maps though, and I'm not just talking about ham rifle. You want to pick a spot, since you have visual on every player at all times. You can pick a spot when you spawn in, and pick a spot furthest away from the most number of enemies. You see now I'm using Disc Launcher Guardian. I just decided to throw this guy, this build in my hangar, because I don't really use it a whole lot, but I do enjoy it fairly well. I avoided that Arc Torrent Stalker, kept him between the thing until I was able to kill the Aegis first. But you can see that disc launchers are not horribly effective in this game mode because, well, first off, it's kind of the same problem as with shotgun. The RPM is a little bit slow. Getting back in with the Surge, I was slightly concerned that I wasn't going to win this one. I realized that he backtracked, so I tried to get back to where he spawned from. There we go, I got him. Those VRPGs are really annoyingly effective. I just got ruined by that guy. I believe that's another player, yeah. Arc Torrent Stalker. Gotta love it. Alright, here we go back in with the Long Arm Stalker. Now, the long arms are not nearly as effective if you don't put them on like a damage boosting mech in this scenario. Because even though they do good damage, they're almost never inside of optimal range, as you can see from that guy right there. Their reload is fairly long, so if you're going to use a sniper at all, you're probably going to want to use EM rifle, like this guy's doing right now. Once again, very, very unideal in terms of the range, but a damage boosting mech can really help that out. Snipers are a good idea to have just in case, because there are situations where you can kind of get that range kind of edge on them, because it's good burst damage too. So I did manage to get 2 of the MVP spots and win this first battle, so that is very nice. On to the next match. So I started recording this one really quickly as soon as I saw Sentry was in here. Nothing gets the blood pumping like throwing on some random hanger and then realizing that Sentry's in your match. This was terrifying, not gonna lie, because I threw away all of my top builds that I had in the previous match. I have an Arc Torrent Brick House, which is surprisingly effective, but not so much effective that it's going to really be able to compete with someone as skilled as Sentry. So I knew I had to be on top of my game. And after the Brick House went down, I just went in with the Lancer that I threw in here just for fun. It is an interesting build. Getting out of the way of this minigun Aegis, kind of terrifying. I definitely knew that he had enough firepower to kill me, but I did take him out. This map, although it might seem like it's really good for something like Lancer, not very impressed with Lancer, mostly just because I feel like it doesn't fit the free-for-all game mode. Graviton's on the Redox. I like it, but it's not effective. It's probably more effective in Control Point, if I'm being completely honest. Redox just dies so quickly. There you go. Sentry got me with the shotgun kill shot. Screw kill shot, but good job. The missile rack did not have high hopes for. It's got way too short of uptime, way too long of reload time, and I didn't really think I'd get any mileage with this thing, but it does have a lot of power, so I managed to get some pretty good kills with it. I figured if I managed to choose my targets carefully, then I could probably get some good ones with this. And there you go, I got my third one, dropped the dome, was hoping that this bot wouldn't crash me, but he did, and I had to reload all over again. And now there's this one up here, so I killed him with that, dropped the dome, and that's just to kind of gather my bearings, right? I dropped the dome so that I can look around, pick my target without necessarily having to expose myself to the 100 EM bots that are running around, all trying to kill me. The Aegis Dome is actually a lot more useful than I kind of thought it would be. Now you see I'm up by 2 points this match, and I am very, very concerned because anything could happen and I could lose this match. So I spawned back in with the Brick House because I knew that Arc Torrent was very effective. Didn't get the first kill, but I did manage to take out Sentry. I then died almost immediately after. Now there was Sentry. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he lagged out or something right then. But he kind of stopped moving, and I managed to escape that situation. I got crashed immediately. There's this EM rifle, bot Arachnos, and I'm stuck with my super long reload all over again. So I'm getting a little bit concerned, and I think, okay, I need to pick a spot, get me a couple kills, kind of, you know, regain my bearings and everything. So I get back up here. This guy's got his back to me, so I know that that's going to be an easy kill. This guy also. So I'm going in without too much risk, because I can always backtrack right back out and get myself back to a good spot. Now that Arachnos died pretty quickly, I can get this cheetah too if I aim right, and I do. I got a bot right underneath me, just trying to see what it is. It looks like it is an EM rifle stalker, which doesn't pose to be a great thing for me, but I can kill that guy before trying to deal with this guy. It's actually a long arm stalker, my bad. Now looking at the score, making sure I'm ahead, and I do manage to finish, surprisingly. 6 kills ahead. I definitely was not prepared for that. GG's to everyone involved. If you ever run into Sentry, please do not think that he's easy to beat, because it's been a very, very long time since I actually won a match versus this guy. He is very, very good. Last match, we got a few players in here. Looks like maybe 3 or 4. Starting again with Surge. Getting that MD, yeah, easy kill. It's got Javelin racks and it's an MD. You know, you always want to focus on those weaker targets, and MD is just kind of weak as a mech. I'm being a little bit careless putting myself out here so far, but I managed to stay alive. I do like this map a little bit better than I like the last map, if I'm being completely honest. I have no idea why that guy didn't go for me, but he definitely could have frozen me and killed me. So I did get 1 extra kill before immediately dying. Now I'm in with the Shadow. I'm just after some fast kills, but I got crashed almost immediately. Managed to steal that one though. The readout, pretty easy kill if I can manage to not take damage, and I did notice he was reloading, so I didn't have too much to worry about. Now I'm trying to run into kind of the center area while I have stealth active. And that's because it gives me the furthest range of enemies to choose from. There's a lot more target options for me, and I stand significantly less risk of dying than any other mech would. But still, I do die. That bot surge was just kind of chilling there, and I was not allowed. I was not about to let that one go, to be completely honest. So, you see I'm trying to kind of hide in a corner. On the minimap, on the top left, you can see that I'm just kind of trying to stay away from the general population on the map. And that's to get myself distance, which will get myself extra damage. And if I can manage to pick off some of the weaker targets, or even just get 1 or 2 shots off on anybody, I can most likely take the kill. And I will be good with that. I'm currently in 2nd place, which is concerning to me, and I realize maybe my snipers are not cutting it as much as they should be. I have good damage and, you know, decent RPM, but I knew that I couldn't stay in that build, so I was completely willing to more or less give it up, because, yeah, I needed something that could deal damage just a little bit faster. I opted for Guardian, which was probably a mistake, because as you can see right there, I did a complete mag dump and I didn't even do a whole lot of damage to him. Now I know that you could tell me I'm making a bad decision by just not using the vertical aim assist. I'm aware of that. I also didn't bother with that guy, because he was just standing there. That's a little bit too easy. I don't know what the bot was doing, but I died immediately after, so, you know, kind of a little bit of instant regret not killing that one dude who was just chilling, but oh well. I do like Graviton Beams on this map quite a bit. Does good damage. As to whether or not it's best with Aegis, not really sure. Maybe not so much. Aegis is probably a little bit better with the burst weapon. I thought I could take that kill shot out, because I almost applied the thing with the single beam. So I tried to step out, apply it twice as fast, and then kill him. Now there's that guy, screw kill shot, he's gone. Another guy, I am still reloading, but managed to kill him. Trying to move around the edge of the map. The one thing that I really don't want, especially with something that's able to stealth, is stay in one spot and kind of offer myself, because I know that I'm very, very weak if I do that. I know that I can't withstand a whole lot, and yeah, I really don't want to just stand in one spot and try to protect myself. Although I do have the kill leader thing. Well, not anymore. I did have it. But now I'm kind of in panic mode, right? Because I know I have to kill someone. This guy was the closest one, but it ended up being a big mistake. I have to reload, and that guy ends up killing me, so there's no chance of winning. And officially, Mystic Nova managed to beat me out by 1 kill. Part of me wishes that I killed that bot who was just chilling in the spawn, but that wouldn't have been a very good win now, would it? So yeah, GG's to Mystic Nova. It was a very good match. I enjoyed it. GG's all around. I did send him 800 A coins, so, you know, he probably won't know what it's from, but if you do end up watching this video, my guy, GG, I appreciate the match. Now, on to the giveaway. If you guys want to win 1,000 A coins, then there will be 5 winners, each getting 1,000 for this month of January. So, all you gotta do to enter this giveaway, in the comments section, put your in-game name, your in-game ID, and the keyword #FFA. Now, good luck to everyone. I will see y'all later.